Hello. Here is an anti-net Zettelkasten simplified explanation as to where to put things. So here's a book, and here are some notes. So here is the index card. So P, plants, indoor. So what I want to remember most from this book is its information about indoor plants. And I put, library term, call number of 613. And that just happens to be Dewey Decimal 613. So I'm most familiar with 613. I know that Scott Shepper has done academic through, wiki sources or something like that, the academic disciplines and 4-digit codes and all that. I'm not doing that because my field is history, and the numbers I want to remember are dates. I do not want to have a whole nother set of numbers to remember. But I am familiar with Dewey Decimal, so I am using Dewey Decimal. And also, if you get stuck, you just look it up on the internet. You go to a large library you know has Dewey Decimal as their system. A lot of college libraries are not using Dewey Decimal anymore. They are using Library of Congress system in the United States. I was thinking about using the Bliss classification system because it's letter-based, but that would mean learning another system. I don't want to do that. So I have been working on this for years. I have been contemplating and used different systems, and I am going to use Dewey Decimal. So, indoor plants. For Dewey Decimal, it's 613. And here are two of the cards. So that's the index card. That's the where it is, where to find it. This and this are my notes. Okay, so here is the bibliography, the card for bibliography. So CHA, which also happens to be done already, Dewey Decimal. Okay. If you buy I buy a lot of books from library book sales, and they already come with the code. Okay, I use a lot of library books, and you can look it up. So it's simple for me to do it this way. It is completely arbitrary. You can do whatever you want, but you have to create a home so you can find things again. If you want me to get into that more, send a comment, please. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, so this is not a complete bibliography card because I'm used to Turabian, and classification of things has changed for internet stuff. So I just did a little bit. I should have put where story publishing is, but sometimes I put the ISBN number, but that is a different number if you've got a paperback, a hardback, or an ebook. So I just kept it really simple. Okay, so the author, and that ended up with the little call number part. So CHA is the first 3 letters of the author, and 128 is the page number where I got this information. Okay, full title. And this is the call number where it's at in the library. This is the publisher and the year it was published. So it's a new book. And here is another card. So this one is page 121. I got these. So, yep. I like this information. So that's the most important information from this book. No, I didn't read every word, but I am returning it to the library this week, and I wanted to show you how to set up an anti-net Zettelkasten. Okay, if you wanted to do an outline of the book or go over other categories that you think you might want in the future, typically you would put that on the back. Okay, and another example is this one. This one is from YouTube. So here would be where to find it. In your anti-net Zettelkasten, your card file, your slip box. So ask for sewing at 646. And I looked that up in two libraries. First library didn't have this type of clothing, so I guessed that it would all be 646, and I looked up a larger library and it was, and I was happy that I did it right. Okay, but if you don't, it's okay. This is yours. You just have to be able to find things again. Okay, so Stitch is the name of the channel. And these are some notes on one of, okay, here is the bib card, the bibliography card. So I'm going to say Stitch is where I'm going, okay, where I put it. Okay, so here I put at what time I found it. And that one got a bit busy. Okay, and here, when was the video posted? When did I view it? And the title of the video. And there happened to be part 1, part 2. I don't know which one I watched. So I wrote it both down. Because it could have been part 2 that came up when I was done with part 1. All right, so here are the cards. And no, I have not put them in any other order because I don't have any other cards on this topic. So making pockets, I don't know if that's going to stay with, they're all going to be in the order in which they occurred. She was making 3 different skirts at the same time. So, and they were done differently. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I am going to put that in the bibliography section drawer. This goes in the index, the where to find it, in the main boxes of the the anti-net Zettelkasten. Okay, so they're just all going to be together, and I will give them a better order when more come in for that section. Okay, and these are not, come back for more. These are not my typical cards. These just happen to be what I was doing today. Most of the cards I have are in the field of education, specifically history, for a majority of my current cards, but it changes based on interest and what book I pick up at the library. Thanks for watching.